Hi. So let's talk about things. First up, let's go into. I said that I would talk about my feeling about sniper roles in general. Sniper roles in general, I do not believe work in most cases because in real life, sniper rifles have a wonderful thing called a larger caliber, and they fire at really high velocities, and they can travel even up to a mile or 2 miles even. Uh, Airsoft doesn't really have a alternate caliber that can travel farther and faster and do incredible things. And potentially, you could go up into FPS realms that are dangerous, but then, of course, it's no longer an airsoft rifle; it's something else. So, my opinion on sniper roles primarily is that uh, they aren't really a super effective role in terms of how effective a real sniper is in a battlefield scenario compared to a airsoft sniper. Uh, Now, my feeling towards them is that the best way to ever, since I'm a designer in general, and I like to think of things as solutions and alternative ideas, would be to create a different system for snipers that would, much like how grenadiers use Nerf rockets to fire over great distances, if we could adapt some sort of different caliber that would still fire at the same velocities our airsoft rifles fire at, but in terms of an actual projectile that could travel farther and more accurately than a BB. So that would be my thought about sniper rifles. That would be the one way to make them effective in my mind, without doing all these other crazy things. Well, it's kind of crazy, but still, like something a little bit different. Now on to another question. Now we're not going to go there. What are my thoughts on night vision goggles? Um, they are useful in very specific applications. Keep in mind that night vision for a lot of it makes your depth perception very it screws with you, makes it hard to walk upstairs, so on and so forth. There are plenty of downfalls, but there's some great things about them as well, though. Is just the pure fact that you're able to see things that other people may not be able to see, especially in different lighting conditions and other pieces of that. Uh, but should everyone on your team have them? I don't really know. I think one of the best ways to go about it is to actually have a spotter with them while other people still, have the darkness and are adapting to that. I thought it was really quite amusing at On Justice when we did have one of our squad mates with night vision, and that our enemies were using IR beacons. That was quite hysterical because they didn't think that anyone else on the other team had night vision. Boy, were they wrong. So wrong. And of course, our spotter was simply just telling us the direction in which to shoot and how far away they were. And it was quite effective. Night vision, though, I would love to own, but it's not something I say is a necessity for night play. For nighttime game, you really just need to have a little bit of confidence and some battle skill, because you can easily navigate the battlefield at night if you use your senses, your own natural born senses, correctly. Safety kills. Seriously, you really want to know about safety kills. I just wrote a book. There's a book in that thread. You can read it. I will put it in a binding for you. I have already exhausted every single thing I could have said. In fact, it's the most repetitive statements I've ever made in my entire time here. Why did I do it? Because I had a bad day at work. That's all I can really say. But anyways, safety kills. Come on. Just have some honor about this. For the love of God. Just some honor. That's all I'm asking. I see so much go on at fields, and I'm not going to say as a from a player sense, because remember, I have to look at things from two different perspectives. When I'm a player and when I'm a game runner. When I'm a game runner, I'm a lot more balanced about how I look at things and stuff. And I spoke a lot in that thread from both perspectives at the same time, and that's a dangerous thing for me to do because people will get confused about how I treat situations how I would treat a situation when I'm running a game, how I treat a situation when I'm playing in the game, two very different things. But in any case, we have so much disrespect towards other individuals, so much false entitlement in our society in general at this point, and it pains me to see you know, so many different groups fighting with each other all the time. And I'm not saying and I was going to say I'm not a perfect individual by any means. I have my own groups. I have my own friends I roll with, and one thing that I do miss was back when I first started playing was that I would play and meet all these different people, and I would always be looking to be friendly with everyone I play with. And the difference now is that I run with my groups, and I'm not so necessarily interested or worried about those other people. I mean, I try my best, as you know, because of who I am, to still be a good person, and at every opportunity. But you know, like anyone else, I can make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but I own those mistakes when I make them. And I would never be comfortable with myself. And this is nothing against Ham. I know Ham, and I have no problems with Ham. But I would never be comfortable with myself in an instance where someone came up behind me and tapped me with their barrel. And I turned around and shot them. That for me personally, I would not respect myself for that. And that's again nothing on Ham. This is my own personal perspective. That's my personal opinion. That I view that as an honored kill. That someone came up behind me, had me dead to rights, and chose not to shoot me. Maybe their gun's jammed. Maybe their magazine's on the gun. I don't know. I don't care. You know, that's all up to fate. Honestly, they still got up behind me. They still got that far. That's, you know, and if, you know, maybe my friend's going to kill him 5 seconds later. It doesn't matter. They still got there and they were able to do that. I think that's honorable. From a game runner's perspective, I want that kind of interaction to occur because one, it reduces the actual issues on the field. Like I said in the thread, again, you can go read the book. The book says I have seen countless fights from people being shot at close range, either from behind or in front, what have you. All the close, it's immediately adrenaline rush. It's pain. It causes bad things to happen. I have never seen a close kill fight. I've seen arguments over close kills, and again, stupid close kills. But when someone has another person dead to rights and they call a close kill, that does not cause a fight. Never has, and really, I cannot see it causing one ever because there's no pain. It's an honorable kill. If everyone understands the rules, and they should be explained, and they will be explained, especially at my games, then what's the big deal here, guys? It's BB guns. You just died. Go to respawn. Get medicked. Whatever. It's part of the game. It has been for years now. We developed these rules for a reason. Why change it now? Why change it when we desperately need more rules like it? That's all I have to say about that.